There's a spot by Miller's Creek where we'd hide away and never speak. Just watch the clouds and trace the stars. Forget the world, forget the scars. The grass was soft, the water clear, and everything we loved was near. We didn't need a reason why. We just lay still beneath the sky, under the sycamore sky, where time would float and hearts could fly, where laughter rose like summer rain and the world forgot its pain. Let me go there when I close my eyes, back under the sycamore sky. Your hand in mine, a quiet song, the kind of peace that stays lifelong. Even now when I feel lost, I find that feel no matter the cost. The city lights, they blur and fade, but your voice lives in that old shade, under the sycamore sky, where worries pass like geese that fly, where dreams were small but felt so grand, with nothing more than dirt and sand. Let me drift like wind gone by, back under the sycamore sky. Some say youth is just a spark, but we lit flames deep in the dark. And even now those embers glow, in that place I'll always go, under the sycamore sky, where we were brave and never shy. Though the road has taken me afar, that moment's closer than it was. So when I fall into goodbye, let it be under the sycamore sky.
I packed my bags, I left at dawn, with one last glance before I'm gone. The church bell rang, the wind stood still, as if the town could feel the chill. The diner sign blinked its goodbye beneath the fading morning sky. And though the road pulled me ahead, I took your stories in my stead. This is my letter to the old town, to gravel roads and glory sound, to window seats and local fairs, to mama's porch and empty chairs. Though I'm gone, I'm not apart, this town still lives inside my heart. They said there's more beyond the hill, but none that made my soul sit still. The city speaks in traffic streams, but never knew my backyard dreams. The skyline shines but can't compare to lightning bugs and country air. So I write this from a world so loud, missing simple, small and proud. This is my letter to the old town, where silence sings and hearts are found, where first loves bloom and fathers pray, and sun spilled gold on fields we play. Though I've chased the world around, you're the peace I never found. again and hear your voice in winds and rain. The place I ran from, yet now see, was always everything to me. So take this letter, tuck it near to every barn in yesteryear. I'll find my way no matter how, 'cause home is just a vow. Somehow this love won't fade, it's safe and sound in this letter to the old town.
There's a quiet place down County Road where time moves soft and the stories grow. River bends like an old embrace, washing all the weight away. Took my boots and my old guitar, left the city, followed the stars. Found my peace by a cedar tree where the world don't ask too much of me. 'Cause the river knows my name, knows my truth, knows my pain. It don't judge, it just flows with every note my heart lets go. Where I'm not lost, I'm not blamed, just the sky, the song, and no one to tame. I'm home again, where wild things stay, where the river knows my name. Found an old trail past the farmer's gate, where dreams still bloom and love runs late. I talk to birds, they sing back true, more honest than the world I knew. Sunlight dances on the gentle tide, like memories I've tried to hide. But out here I can let them go and strum till my heart takes control. 'Cause the river knows my name, knows my truth, knows my pain. It don't judge, it just flows with every note my heart lets go. Where I'm not lost and I'm not blamed, just the sky, the song, and no one to tame. I'm home again, where wild things stay, where the river knows my name. Maybe I'll stay till the leaves turn gold, or maybe just till I feel whole. But every time I come back round, I lay my burdens on that ground. 'Cause the river knows my name, knows my truth, knows my pain. It don't judge, it just flows with every note my heart lets go. Where I'm not lost and I'm not blamed, just the sky, the song, and no one to tame. I'm home again, where wild things stay, where the river knows my name, where the river knows my name. I still remember the barefoot trails through open fields and crooked rails. The fence was warm, the sky so wide, and all we had was time and pride. We'd race the wind, no care at all, back when the grass was tall. The swing would creak on Grandpa's tree, while fireflies dance wild and free. Mama's voice would call us near, and dusk would draw the stars in clear. A blanket sky, a cricket call, back when the grass was tall. Take me back just once again to the days before the world began to spin, where every dream was 10 feet high, and we believed we'd never say goodbye. Let me rest where I felt small, back when the grass was tall. We carved our names in cedar bark, swore we'd shine through every dark, but life came fast and pulled away what we thought would always stay. Now I just smile when memories call of when the grass was tall. Take me back just once again to the hearts untouched by bitter ends, to golden hours that seemed to last before we ran too far, too fast. Let me hear that whippoorwill's call, back when the grass was tall. Now concrete stands where we would play, but I still see that summer day. With every chord this old song brings, I find my way through simpler things. So take me home, not far, not wide, just past the hill where dreams still hide, where laughter lives in air so still, and time bends gently to our will. I'll close my eyes and find it all, back when the grass was tall. We had hearts full of open skies, running wild where the river lies, old truck tires on a gravel bend, and summer nights that never end. Tangled hair, a cheap flashlight, chasing dreams and fireflies. No plans, just time to burn, not afraid of no return. Old friends and fireflies, laughing till we cried, singing songs around the fire, under stars that never tire. Time moves slow but hearts beat fast, we never knew those days would pass. Now I sit and close my eyes, and I see old friends and fireflies. You played guitar, I sang low, dust in the air and a moonlit glow. Someone snuck some cherry wine, felt like we could stop all time. No phones, no noise, just us and I. The kind of peace that felt so right. Now we've grown and gone our ways, but I still dream of those days. Old friends and fireflies, laughing till we cried, singing songs round the fire, under stars that never tired. Time moves slow but hearts beat fast, we never knew those days would pass. Now I sit and close my eyes, and I see old friends and fireflies. And if I could go back somehow, I wouldn't change a single vow. We were young and we were true, and every laugh still feels brand new. Old friends and fireflies burning bright behind my eyes. Though the fire's long burned low, there's still a spark in my soul. So when the world feels too damn wide, I return to where my heart still hangs, in the fields beneath the skies, with old friends and fireflies. Beneath the willow we would meet, where raindrops kiss the dusty street. You'd hum a tune so soft, so slow, and time would melt like April snow. We had no maps, we had no plan, just your old coat and my bare hands. And even now, when nights grow long, I still hear that silent song. Beneath the willow rain, where love is pure and never strained, where every storm felt sweet somehow, and nothing hurt like goodbye now. I find you in the soft refrain, beneath the willow rain. Your voice would echo off the stream, like whispers floating in a dream. The world was quiet, shy, like pages we had yet to find. We traced our names in fading chalk, on country roads we'd slowly walk. I tried to stay, but wind still blew, and now I walk this path with you. Beneath the willow rain, all we lost still leaves a stain. The grass has grown, the river's wide, but I still feel you by my side. Though time may wash away the pain, I'm still beneath the willow rain. If love is more than just a place, it lives in every soft embrace, every drop that falls tonight is shining through the grayest light. Beneath the willow rain, where nothing precious dies in vain. Let the sky fall, let it pour, I'll wait for you like once before, where memory and dreams remain, beneath the willow rain. crowds had gone and lights grew dim, when I forgot the words to him, when even I walked out on me, there were still hands that chose to be. They didn't cheer or write my name. They stayed through silence, not through fame. In quiet rooms, through coffee cold, they held the warmth when no one told. Here's to the ones who stayed when the world looked the other way. When I was dull, when I was wrong, when I forgot my own damn song. They didn't leave, they didn't fade. They sat beside the mess I made, not with loud love, but unafraid. Here's to the ones who stayed. They never asked for better lines. They never said, just give me signs. They saw my storm and didn't run. They simply stayed until it's done. And now I breathe because they did. They saw the soul I almost hid. So if I shine or find my tune, it's 'cause they lit that darkened room. Here's to the ones who stayed when the world looked the other way. When I was dull, when I was wrong, when I forgot my own damn song. They didn't leave, they didn't fade. They sat beside the mess I made, not with loud love, but unafraid. Here's to the ones who stayed. Not every hero wears a light, some just stay through longest night. No saving words, no need to fix, just steady hearts and quiet bricks. So here's to the ones who stayed, who never once asked me to trade my broken bits for something clean. They loved the mess, they held the scene. And when I rise or when I pray, it's for the hearts that chose to stay. They wrote no book, they never swayed. They're the quiet ones who stayed. Early light on the meadow wide, mist still dancing, soft and shy. Coffee steam and a pick in hand, strumming slow while the world still stands. Birds begin their morning tune, sun climbs gentle, not too soon. Nothing rushes, no one cries, just the hush of open skies. And it's quiet here, like a prayer, like the earth is breathing in the air. All my worries fade like dew in the golden morning hue. And I don't need a grand design, just a song, a breeze, a little time. With the meadow all aglow, that's when I heal and let it go. Fancy posts leaning, wildflowers bloom. The world forgets its sense of doom. Cows are grazing near the stream, like a painting in a dream. I hear the wind tell tales of grace, of old love that once had place. In fields like this, with hearts like mine, beating slow and feeling fine. Yes, it's quiet here, like a prayer, like the earth is breathing in the air. All my worries fade like dew in the golden morning hue. And I don't need a grand design, just a song, a breeze, a little time. With the meadow all aglow, that's when I heal and let it go. Maybe someday I'll return to busy roads and lessons learned, but for now I'll stay and play. Let this calm just guide my day. 'Cause it's quiet here, like a prayer, like the sky just wants to care. No more rush, no more show, just this moment soft and low. And I don't need grand design, just a voice, a chord, morning shine on this meadow, soft and slow. That's when I heal and let it go.
I came down to the water's bend to leave behind what couldn't mend. I brought my thoughts, I brought my shame, and whispered softly every name. The river didn't speak a word, but somehow every sound I heard felt like healing, slow and true, like it always somehow knew. So I'll leave it with the river now, let it carry what time won't allow. All my could have beens and might have dones, all my battles lost and won, I'll let the current pull away the weight I brought from yesterday. And I'll walk back a little lighter, with the river running brighter. I placed a stone for every fear that's followed me from year to year, and one by one I let them fall into the stream that holds them all. No need to fight, no need to chase what's already found its resting place. The river knows just what to do, to cleanse, to clear, to carry through. So I'll leave it with the river now, let it carry what time won't allow. All my could have beens, might have dones, all my battles lost and won. I'll let the current pull away the weight I brought from yesterday, and I'll walk back a little lighter with the river running brighter. We all have things we can't rewind, but we can choose what's left behind. And maybe peace is not so far, it's just the flow of who we are. So I'll leave it with the river's song, and let the world keep drifting on. My hands are open, my heart is too. There's nothing left that I must prove. So if you see me walking slow, it's just 'cause I've let something go. And the river, it helps me know when to hold on, when to let go.
Blame my hands for letting go. I've cursed my voice for speaking low. I've traced my flaws like battle lines and carry guilt that wasn't mine. But now the mirror's softer tone, the face I see feels more my own. And though the past still leaves its mark, it doesn't weigh me down as dark. I'm forgiving me slowly, like the dawn forgives the night. Not with lightning, not with glory, just a tender kind of light. No grand parade, no final plea, just a quiet setting free. It's not perfect, it's not holy, but I'm forgiving me slowly. I used to hide from quiet days, afraid of thoughts I couldn't face. But now I sit where shadows land and hold their weight with open hands. The friends I lost, the words I missed, the times I failed to take the risk, they echo still but not to harm. They rest like stories in my palm. I'm forgiving me slowly, like the dawn forgives the night. Not with lightning, not with glory, just a tender kind of light. No grand parade, no final plea, just a quiet setting free. It's not perfect, it's not holy, but I'm forgiving me. There's no need for one big end, healing's just a loyal friend. It walks beside, it takes its time, it hums beneath the sharpest line. I'm forgiving me slow, slowly. With each breath I learn to stay. And when the silence starts to know me, I don't turn or walk away. I leave a seat for who I was. No shame, no war, no need to rush. It's a slow song, sweet and lowly, but I'm forgiving me slowly.
Didn't need no highway signs, just gravel roads and open minds, with windows down and nowhere due. We chased the sky in worn out shoes. We'd race the wind till breath ran dry, scream our names into the sky. Our hearts were loud, our pockets light, but man, those days all felt so right. Back roads and bare feet, dusty dreams and summer heat, skipping stones and singing wrong. Didn't care if we missed the song, just the sound of you and me, laughing wild and running free. Those days are gone, but not complete. They live in back roads and bare feet. We built our kingdoms out of air, in cornfield thrones and folding chairs. The world was ours, or so we swore. We didn't need a single door. Time moved in, took some things fast, but somehow memories still last. I see them now like they just came, when I drive slow on roads unnamed. Back roads and bare feet, dusty dreams and summer heat, skipping stones and singing wrong. Didn't care if we missed the song, just the sound of you and me, laughing wild and running free. Those days are gone, but not complete. They live in back roads and bare feet. If I could find that beat-up lane, I'd run it barefoot once again. Not to go back, just to feel that kind of joy, that kind of real. Back roads and bare feet, where all our wild hearts used to meet. We were broke but never low, with fire that only young hearts know. Now I hold those days so sweet, that every mile in memory beat, forever where my past and peace still meet. In back roads and bare feet.
I packed my fears in yesterday, left them where the shadows lay. The sky is soft, the breeze is clean, a better path than might have been. The pain once held me like a chain, but now I stand in the sun, not rain. No grand escape, no wild
just quiet strength I softly made. The road begins again, not where I lost, but where I've been. With steady feet on gravel worn, a brand new self, a soul reborn. No map in hand, no need to pretend, just truth as the road begins again. The trees don't ask about the past, they only sway and let it pass. And every breath I take feels clear, like life is whispered, you're still here. No need to fix what's been and gone. I'm not the same, but I am strong. Some endings bloom in soft disguise, like dawn that rises in your eyes. The road begins again, where silence healed what broke back then, where hands once shook now hold with grace, and every scar has found its place. I don't know how, I don't know when, but I trust the road begins again. So if you've loved and lost your way, just know the night still turns to day. And though the past can sometimes sting, the future still knows how to sing. The road begins again, not in the rush but deep within. No promises, no finish line, just every step that feels like mine. With heart unchained and open skin, I'll walk as the road begins again.
I've walked through cornfields knee-high tall, felt the first rain of every fall, learned to love where silence grows, and how a back road always knows. Every scar and every smile, all the dreams that took a while, they all led me to this place where I still feel a soft embrace. So here's to every dusty mile, every tear, every crooked smile, to childhood songs and simple grace, to chasing winds I couldn't face. Now I know why it's all so dear. It's the road that brought me here. There were days I longed to run from setting moons and rising sun, but even then I couldn't see this quiet land was raising me. The porch, the trees, the midnight sky, the way a lone wolf howled goodbye, they wrote the verses of my soul. Now I sing them to feel whole. So here's to every dusty mile, every tear, every crooked smile, the childhood songs and simple grace, to chasing winds I couldn't face. Now I know why it's all so dear. It's the road that brought me here.
which road you take, which ones you lose. But somehow through it all I've grown in the place I've always known. So I'll keep singing soft and clear for every voice I used to hear, every shadow, every cheer. They're the road that brought me here.
Spring had petals in her hair. We danced like no one else was there. Chalk on sidewalks, bare feet bold, hearts too young to ever fold. Summer burned like a restless flame. We carved our names and played no games. Time moved fast, but we stood still. On golden hills we had our fill. And I still carry every season like an old song with no reason. From the first snow to the final bloom, every echo in every room. They made me laugh, they made me cry. They taught me how to say goodbye. They're not gone, they live in me, the seasons I still carry.
Fall came quiet, hands in sleeves, whispers tangled in amber leaves. We said things we never meant and watched the light grow hesitant. Winter knocked with hands so cold, but even frost can't touch the soul. I learned to sit with what I missed and find some peace in all of this. Yes, I still carry every season.
I used to chase the days I lost, but now I let them gently cross. They pass like clouds, not far, not near, but somehow always keeping clear. So I still carry every season, not as weight, but as a reason. For every line across my face, there's a memory I still embrace. They built my roots, they broke my fall, they held my hand through it all. They're not just time that slipped from me, they're the seasons I still carry.
Blue canoe, the ripples white. We chased the stars, then tried to hide. The dock would creak beneath our toes. The fireflies lit what no one knows. You carved our names in that old pine, said forever, like it meant the time. But winds grow cold and summers fade, and even promises betray. Last summer lake, where hearts were raw and couldn't fade. The sun would set like painted gold on secrets too young to be told. We laughed, we cried, we tried to stay, but love like that can drift away. Sweater hung on my backseat, still smells like wild mint and heat. That July storm, we raced the rain. You kissed me once and left a stain. We swore we'd ride, we swore we'd call, but distance has a way to stall. Now every wave reminds me still of what we lost on that small hill. Last summer on the lake, where time was slow and hearts could break. We danced beneath the rusted light and held each other out of sight. A moment that we couldn't fake, that last summer on the lake. If I see you down the line, will you recall when you were mine? Last summer on the lake, no regrets, just what we make. The love we knew was bold and brief, like sunset fading into grief. But in my chest it still awakes, that last summer on the lake. Pancakes sizzle on the stove. You hum a tune I've never known. The window fogs the coffee brews, and time forgets what it should do. Smile at me in flannel grays, and peace just fills the empty space. We don't need plans, we don't need flights. We're rich in quiet, slow delights. Give me Sundays like this, soft morning bliss. Your shoulder near, your voice so low. The world outside can take it slow. No need for more, no spark to miss. I just want Sundays, Sundays like this. We fold the sheets, we water plants. You laugh when I can't dance the dance. The porch light swings with drowsy ease, while birds compose their melodies. The cat sleeps deep beside your chair, and I thank God that you are there. We built a life in quiet ways, a hymn of love in simple days. Give me Sundays like this, a gentle kiss. No fireworks, no grand parade, just sunlight dancing through the shade. A quiet joy, a silent wish to keep these Sundays, Sundays like this. When life gets loud,
and weeks go wrong. These soft routines still make us strong. So let the world spin how it will. We'll sit here in this windowsill. No fame, no race, no things to tick, just us and time that softly ticks. I don't need heaven, just your kiss. And Sundays like this.
Past the creek and over the gate, there's a place where wild things wait. Not lines, no, just dreams and trees and stories carried on the breeze. A rope swing tied to memories, a trail that ends in make-believes. We ruled that land with sticks and song and thought we'd never not belong. Where the wild things wait for me, in the hush of every tree, in the laughter I once knew, when the world felt wide and true. If you listen close at night, you'll hear that old place in the light. It's still there, past time and fate, where the wild things lie in wait. We built a fort from broken wood and made our promises for good. Swore we'd always stay that free, but growing up comes silently. Now the path is overgrown, but in my dreams I walk alone and meet the me I used to be among the roots of that old where the wild things wait for me, in the hush of every tree, in the laughter I once knew, when the world felt wide and true. If you listen close at night, you'll hear that old place in the light. It's still there, past time and fate, where the wild things align. And if the world feels too unkind, close your eyes, you just might find a secret place that always stays beneath the noise of busy days, where the wild things wait for me, still untouched by history, still as brave and just as small, still believing after all. Let the map in time erase, but I will know that hidden place, not far, just past my fate, where the wild things lie in wait.
There's a whisper in the willow tree, telling tales of who I used to be, skipping stones on the glassy stream, living life in a drifting dream.
barn is quiet, the field's asleep. But these old songs, they still run deep, every step along that dusty lane brings me home to me again. And the wind still calls my name through the leaves and the summer rain, like a soft old tune that never ends, takes me back to where I've been. With a worn out chord and a sky so wide, I find my heart and I don't have to hide. Just me, my thoughts, and the wind whispering where I've been. Mama's voice in the kitchen light echoes in the hush of night, lullabies on a back porch swing, stars above and everything. No city noise, no endless race, just open sky and breathing space. When life was simple, slow and sweet, with dirt-stained hands and bare free feet. And the wind still calls my name through the leaves in the summer rain, like a soft old tune that never ends, takes me back to where I've been. With a worn out chord and a sky so wide, I find my heart and I don't have to hide. Just me, my thoughts, and the wind whispering where I've been. If you ever lose your way again, just follow the whispers of the wind. With a worn out chord and a sky so wide, I find my heart and I don't have to hide. Just me, my thoughts, and the wind whispering where I've been. I found an old photo today of me in boots, just lost in play. No makeup face, no world to chase, just wonder written in that space. And something in that faded frame whispered softly through my name. You've grown, you've run, you've seen the tide, but I'm the part you left inside. I'm the me you used to know, the girl who danced in falling snow, who sang too loud, who loved too fast, who held the stars like they would last. Don't hide from me when life moves slow. I'm still the you used to know. I passed the park where we would swing. The echo still remembers spring. And in the hush of evening light, I saw myself in softer sight. Not lost, not gone, just waiting there, with tangled hair and simple care. You don't need more to be enough. Come home to soft instead of tough. I'm the me you used to know, before the world put on its show. Before you learned to guard your smile, before your dreams were on a trial. I'm still beneath that winter glow, the me you thought you had to outgrow. So if you're tired and dreams feel wrong, sit here with me, hum that old song. I'm the me you used to know, still singing from that long ago. Come as you are, just breathing the sea. You never really lost me, and in this quiet, let it show. You're still the you I used to know.
There's smoke rising from the chimney slow, like lullabies from years ago. Mama hums in the kitchen light, while winter presses on the night. The kettle sings, the floorboards creak, and Grandpa tells the tales we seek. All the world feels tucked in tight, wrapped in warmth and firelight. And I remember how it felt before the years began to melt, when love was loud but softly shone in quiet ways we'd always known. Though the house has changed its frame, the smoke still whispers every name. And every time I see that glow, I know where all the good things go. There's an old coat hanging near the door, still smells like pine and days before. I trace the steps in worn out rugs, like walking back to childhood hugs. The laughter echoes through the walls, like photographs in downlit halls. And even now when I return, the embers still somehow burn. And I remember how it felt before the years began to melt, when love was loud but softly shone in quiet ways we'd always known. Though the house has changed its frame, the smoke still whispers every name. And every time I see that glow, I know where all the good things go.
say time just rolls away, but some things choose to stay and stay. Like chimney smoke on frozen air, still telling me you once lived there. So I'll keep this in my heart so slow, the smell of ash, the fire's glow. And when I miss the ones I've known, I'll look to where that smoke is blown. It rises like a gentle flame, a love too quiet to ever name.
Dear ghost of mine, it's been a while since I last thought of your old smile. I used to flinch at every sound, but now I walk on solid ground. You lingered long in every place, but now you pass with softer face. I've learned to hold the hurt then let, and keep the lessons, not regret. Dear ghost of mine, I don't feel fear. I speak your name and draw you near. You were the pain that shaped my song, but I don't need you to stay long. You're not a chain, you're just a sign, a whisper now. Dear ghost of mine, you came in dreams I didn't want, in echoes cold and things that haunt. But now I read those days like books, with worn out lines and softer looks. What once was sharp is now just wise, a faded truth in clear sunrise. I'm not the child who used to break. I found the calm, I learned to wait. Dear ghost of mine, I hold no flame. You don't have to hide in shame. We both were young, we did our best. Now I just wish you peace and rest. Not lost, not wrong, just by design. Farewell, my friend. Dear ghost of mine, some ghosts aren't gone, they just change hue and let you walk becoming you. Dear ghost of mine, we're not undone. I walk in light, I face the sun. You were the page that made me bend, but now I'm writing with my pen. Thank you for the tears, the sign, and now goodbye. Dear ghost of mine, dear ghost of mine.
Old pine tree, trading marbles wild and free. Your laugh would echo off the creek, where secret dreams and frogs would leap. No one knew we ruled that land, with dirty feet and jelly hands. And though the world pulled us apart, you still live inside my heart. Down at the creek behind the school,
where time was slow and shade was cool. We carved our names in bark and stone in a place we claimed as our own. Though life has taken different routes, I still hear you in that water shout. You dare me first to cross the log. We'd build a dam from sticks and fog, with band-aids, bruises, soda cans. We dream with mud stuck on our hands. No need for phones, no likes, no screens, just days that felt like endless streams. And every time I pass that bend, I wonder if you'd come again. To the creek behind the school where we broke every childhood rule, where echoes of our laughter stay long after we both went away. Though time has swept our younger boots, that creek still sings in deeper roots. Drift downstream, but some remain a flowing dream. So meet me at the creek once more, with apple juice and tales of yore. No need for answers, big or small, just two old friends where time won't fall. We'll skip a stone and call it true. The creek behind the school and you.
The sun dips low behind the pine, and silence falls like a final line. The fire has faded, but embers stay, like all the words we didn't say. The road is calling soft and slow, but part of me won't let it go. This place, this song, this open sky still holds a piece of you and I. And the last light lingers in the field, like the truth we never had to shield. Though time moves on, nights grow cold, some stories never do grow old. We don't need one more verse to write, just hearts that hold the quiet right. As we walk, both near and far, the last light shows us who we are. There's comfort in a soft goodbye, no need for tears, no need to try. The wind will carry what remains and whisper it through window panes. So let's not speak, just feel the air. This stillness says how much we care. The song may end, but echoes stay in every note we gave away. And the last light lingers in the field, that hold the quiet ride as we walk, both near and far. The last light shows us who we are. So if you ever lose your way, return to where we used to play. The path is quiet, the stars still burn, and every soul will find its turn. Yes, the last light lingers in the field, a gentle hush the night can't steal. Though feet may wander, hearts remain, like footprints in a gentle rain. No need for more, no grander part, just silence humming in the heart. So here we leave, not lost but clear, with the last light drawing near.
Got a porch and summer breeze, a quilted sky through maple trees. The world can spin 1,000 miles, but I've got all I need in smiles. Your hand in mine, a book half read, a lazy cat, a heart well fed. They chase the stars, they climb the air, but love, we're fine just sitting there. We don't have to go anywhere, no coast to chase, no street to wear, just you and me in this old chair, and time that lingers in your hair. Let others run, let others dare. We don't have to go anywhere. Kettle sings a lullaby, you sip your tea, I'll watch the sky. The sun drops slow behind the shed, you lean on me, the world turns red. And in that hush my soul just knows, the rarest love is one that slows. No neon lights, no airport gate, just morning toast and dinner plate. We don't have to go anywhere, no countdown clock, no grand affair, just folded socks and kitchen light and brushing teeth before good night. No perfect plan, no need to care. We don't have to go anywhere. If love is loud, then let it be the quiet hum of you and me. We don't have to go anywhere, 'cause everything we need is there, in whispered talks and midnight tea, and knowing you still look for me. Let dreams go fast, let hearts compare. I'll stay with you right here, right where.
That old screen door still sings your name with every creak. It feels the same. The porch swing sways with no one there, but I still feel your rocking chair. The kitchen smells like yesterday, where love was served in its own way. No matter how far I may roam, that little porch still feels like home. 'Cause the back porch light was always on through every storm and every dawn. It never asked where I had been, just welcomed me like next of kin. And though the world keeps turning fast, that gentle light still brings me back. Your flannel shirt behind the door still hanging, like you're here once more. And in the quiet I can hear your humming low when night draws near. The stars peek through the cottonwood just like they did when life was good. I chased my dreams past city signs, but they all led to what was mine. 'Cause the back porch light was always on when days were dark and hope was gone. It never judged, it never spoke, just wrapped me up in memory smoke. And though I've aged and lines have grown, that porch light still feels like my own. Gone, but love remains in every board and window panes. And when I ache for something right, I look back for that little light. The back porch light still softly glows through winter frost and summer's rose. It shines through grief, it shines through grace, a beacon to that sacred place. So if I'm lost some lonely night, I'll follow home.